Brandon Love Sports TV. Let me brighten up the screen just a little bit. Lord. Well, it don't look like I'm going to be able to brighten it up, though. All right, let's talk. I do not like this shade in this room. May have to move to a bright. Restart the video. Thought I could be able to adjust it. Y'all bear with me. I can't. It's too dark in here. All right, there we go. That's better. I'm going to move anyway because I don't like that glare from that window. Let's move. Let's move. All right. What's going on, Elias, the engineer, my brother from another mother? I see you, man. I see you. Give y'all a minute to come in the room. We're going to cook on this lovely Saturday morning. What's going on, JT? Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button when y'all come in the room. Just about over this little thing I've been wrestling with. Just about over it. A little lingering cough, a few sinuses, but it has been rough. This has been the roughest last couple of weeks I've had. I don't know if it's COVID, I don't know what it is, but it has been. I'm kind of inclined to believe it. Maybe it was COVID. I'm starting to believe, man, because this thing has been crazy. All right, so today's video was inspired by Man Down Sports. His brother got some good content. I've been watching him lately. I've been really inspired. These brothers, man, they really been on their grind on this YouTube stuff, making me have to polish up and tighten up and get a little stronger with my basketball knowledge and things like that, and that's good. Happening, Clayton Phillips, I see you in the building, homie. And it just really, really helps me to like really be a little bit more focused on making sure I'm like really grinding on, doing my content and being good at my content. And this is fun. I love sports. I've always loved sports since I was a kid. Hence the title, Brandon Love Sports TV. So let's talk about, y'all originally from Kansas City, Missouri, so I'm rocking my Kansas City Chiefs NFL jersey because I think we're going to win again. We got the pieces, we got the people to do that. Okay. Man Down Sports. I always thought that brother was from Atlanta, but he's actually from North Carolina. What's happening, man? I see you, Vernon. I see you, man. Y'all coming in the building. So they were doing a debate about who is, if Michael Jordan never existed. I'm not gonna say if Michael Jordan never existed. What if Michael Jordan never played basketball? Because we know that Michael Jordan actually did the NBA for a little while and went to his first love. Oh, man, LeFloptimus. Boy, Ron James up, boy. We just got started, man. Let's stay with the topic. LeFloptimus. Yeah, LeBron James, he got everything he got coming. Oh, I got a video about that game last night. Don't think I forgot about that. About to label that big lead. Oh, yeah, I got some smoke for Mr. LeBron James. Don't worry. But let's talk about what would have happened if Michael Jordan would have went and played baseball, and that's all he did. He went to leagues, and we all know that Michael Jordan probably would have been the GOAT in baseball too because of the work ethic he had. I remember when Michael Jordan was in the minor leagues, take my vitamin C, man. Hey, man, this is good for your immune system, man. Get your vitamins. And his batting coach said that Michael Jordan had the hardest work ethic he's ever seen in the batting cage. He said Michael Jordan would go there for hours at a time and with the batting machine, like 10, 12 hours a day, practicing, working on his batting. So the same work ethic he had to make him the greatest of all time at basketball, which I believe would be to say he'd be the GOAT at baseball, just like he was the GOAT at basketball. But that's another topic. I'll do another video. So what if Michael Jordan, just a what if, because I heard the Man Down Sports, they was talking about this, get it from a different angle. What's up, little CJ? I see you in the building. What's happening with you, homie? And they were talking about what happened if Michael Jordan had never played basketball. Let's just say he just straight played baseball. What superstars would benefit the most from Michael Jordan never having played basketball? Now, we know my stretch of winning championships went from 1991, and it should have been 1990, but Scottie Pippen got that migraine. They should have beat the Pistons in 1990 and won 7 games, but Pippen was he was there, but he wasn't there 7, and they lost. Who knows? The Bulls might have four-peated that year, but Michael Jordan's time, his winning time frame went from 1991 to 1996. Okay, so what happened was, 1991 to 1993, and then he came back. He was 1996 to 1998. So that was 6 championships in a span of 8. And the two, and you see, you Nick Wright, you clowns on here, who the biggest LeBron James fanboys, who try to discredit everything Michael Jordan ever did, saying that they burned the tapes and all that. So let's just be honest, man. Michael Jordan was not in good health in 19. He was not in basketball shape. So, he played not even a half a season. So he got there in time for the playoffs. So, man, Michael Jordan, man, that is, we ain't even gonna count that, okay? Because he didn't have a full season. LeBron James has had all these full seasons and still getting his butt whooped. So Michael Jordan, excluding 95, so 1994, he legit was out the entire season. In the 2 years, we know that Akeem Olajuwon got them 2. Akeem, Drexler, Robert Horry, all them guys got them 2 championships while Michael Jordan was gone. They benefited the most during that era. But if Michael Jordan had never played in the NBA, I think, and to be honest with you, man, Karl Malone was the only player that had his team, the Utah Jazz, Stockton, Malone, those guys, Russell, all them guys, were able to come back after 6 games, to come back and even have an even better record. It was an even better team than the Chicago Bulls. The next year, lost in 6 again. But just the mere fact that they were able to come back and challenge for a championship twice, I honestly believe that they would have won both of those titles had Michael Jordan never played the game. But you got to think about it. That was one of the most complete basketball teams of that era, because they had defense. They played on both the ball at peak levels. Because you're talking about Jerry Sloan, one of the greatest NBA basketball coaches, one of the most underappreciated, one of the most underrated coaches, was able to get the players to, but back then everybody played on both ends of the ball, not like this weak era we in now, but they played at elite level. I'm talking about I'm elite defense, offense, on both ends of the floor. They played at high levels. So now you talking about Jerry Sloan as head coach, and I heard somebody say on the Man Down Sports that they believe that Michael Jordan had never played the game, that Karl Malone might have GOAT. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I wouldn't be. I mean, I can't say that for sure. Oh yeah, man. All them games came down to the wire in '98. I mean, it was a fight. I told y'all, man, the Utah Jazz. That's why I respect those brothers so much. It's just when you play the GOAT, when you play Jeffrey Jordan, the greatest basketball player that ever touched the basketball, that ever graced us. When you play Michael Jordan, you're not going to win, but it's okay. You lost to the GOAT. That Utah Jazz team, I don't think y'all understand. Them brothers, I respect them, because they took a licking and they got up. I will always show much level of respect to one of the greatest duos, the third greatest duo. I got Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, number one. It's Kobe and Shaq, number two. Number three, I got Stockton and Malone. No shame, no shame. Karl Malone, probably the greatest scorer we've ever seen in the history of the game. Could score at every level. He had one of the most wicked jump shots. And don't foul him because he's going to go to kill you on the free throw line. I can't count on my hands how many times I see him don't miss a free throw. And y'all bums got LeBron James ahead of Karl Malone. And LeBron scoring, hitting 73, 75% for his career. Karl Malone was like 89% from the free throw line, 90% line. I wouldn't be, I need to check his stats, but I bet he's as good as Michael, if not better than Michael Jordan on the free throw line. Karl Malone had the, the rotation, the backspin on his shot, and he wasn't no Lou. Man, Karl Malone was what, 6'8", 6'9", 250, you know what I'm saying, and played. he was tough at the same time. We will never see another basketball player like Karl Malone, ever. So yes, I would not be surprised if Karl Malone wrote, if Michael Jordan had never played the game of basketball. Karl Malone was that good, y'all. And that Utah Jazz team came back after getting defeated. Had their heads in the mud, had to work their way back, and they got up just like a real champion does. Instead of LeBron James going and crying and hiding under a rock. This you got 50, he going crying, whining, going to the bench, going to sit down, quitting when the game ain't over yet. Them guys, they picked it up. They got back up with the same team, the same Warriors on the floor and ran it back with the Bulls again. So we want all the smoke again. We want it back. We want it back in blood. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's the heart of a champion. They just ran into the GOAT. And that's okay, because Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time. You can't, it's okay, there's nothing wrong with losing to a man. Okay. So they lost to the better team. Better team. But Karl Malone, in my opinion, would have probably been one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest. Another player, Reggie Miller. Let's look at all the times the Indiana Pacers got close in a stalemate to the Chicago Bulls. Lost in tough, stiff competition. I'm gonna restart this live stream. I'm gonna do another stream in a little bit. I'll get back with y'all. But we're gonna pick up there. I'm gonna talk about Karl Malone. Well, I already talked about Karl Malone. I'm gonna talk about Patrick Ewing, Reggie Miller, all these guys, man. Just stay tuned for part 2, because I'm coming back. I got more heaters for y'all. All right, y'all.